Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Recently I've been really struggling with motivation to create art because I've been so in my head and so worried about the perfectionism and it being good, and is there point drawing this if it's not going to be good, and like if it's not sellable. I don't even have an art shop, and I'm like, if I'm not making money, like I've been really struggling to just have fun, which has ruined it for me. So I have been trying recently to slowly kind of take it less seriously and have more fun with it and be nicer to myself and just draw for the fun of drawing rather than draw for the outcome, if that makes sense. Try to take the pressure off, have some fun. So, the 100 Heads Challenge. I've been seeing this everywhere for years now, and I've been online in the art community since my early teen years, so I've seen many different interpretations of this challenge from various artists. And I've always wanted to try it, but I've always been put off by the demanding workload and like a fear of failure, because they ask so much of you to be like, you need to do 100 rendered heads, and it's like, it's insane. So I've never really wanted to like dive in and actually start doing it, even though I always want to improve my portrait skills. More recently, because I've been struggling with motivation to draw, I've been feeling really bad about my art and like there's no point in creating because I'm not good enough, or like I'm not taking it seriously enough, because I was putting so much pressure on myself to solely focus on creating quote-unquote sellable art, even though I don't even have like an Etsy shop that's currently being used. So yeah, like it's always been a dream of mine to open up an art shop and sell prints and stickers of my designs and build a following on social media, but I haven't reached a point where that's a reality for me. Basically, I want to make some kind of income doing something that I love. So at the end of last year, I started to take it more seriously and post on my Instagram, and I started making YouTube videos. Like I changed the name of my Instagram and I archived a load of posts, and I started researching ways to make reels that would fit the algorithm and gain more views. And it was working, I was gaining followers, and it was a lot of fun actually. And I was drawing more and getting better and trying new mediums and experimenting, and I was enjoying art more and seeing a future for myself in art more than I had before, which was really cool. I started painting with my mum, and when I posted that did really well. We do like tutorials together of like gouache and watercolour, and that's been really fun. So yeah, but then winter came, and inevitably my motivation for everything disappeared, as it always does with the sun. And I was no longer creating, and therefore I was no longer posting, and so my activity obviously stopped, and just like my love for art, my love for posting on Instagram kind of died during the winter months. And I also moved to uni, so like that was a lot, and I spent a lot of the time beating myself up for not creating and not posting and not continuing to like make my account bigger, rather than just accepting that I was doing my best. But yeah, but now the sun's come out, it's spring again, it's very exciting. I've been kind of itching to create more than I was before, and I've also been binging Lil Star Nose videos, which has brought that on. But no, my fear of failure was still holding me back, and I was like, no, I'm not good enough, there's no point. I'm just not good enough. There's something went hideously wrong with whatever I'm drawing right here. Like the proportions just went, I don't know what happened, but no, anyway, yeah, I was convinced there was no point because like I'm not good enough, which is dumb and it's stupid, but you know, that's how my brain was working. But then my friend Jess, she's the Jess Chandler on YouTube and Instagram, they were talking to me and they said something that really resonated with me, and basically it was that like I'm neurodivergent, so my interests change, and my ability to be creative, my ability to take part in these interests is going to wane, and it's going to vary because I'm disabled, right? So like it's going to change, and that needs to be okay, because I'm always beating myself up about the fact that I'm never, like my interests aren't sustained, but like I need to give myself more grace and let that be okay, because like it is okay. So to remedy my problem, I combined this advice with actually taking Al or Little Star Nose's advice and having fun with my art rather than making it for a purpose. But there is no purpose. Like I needed, like I was taking it too seriously. Yeah. So I made myself a new set of creative goals to bridge over all of my creative pursuits, not just art. And I also created an inspiration page in my sketchbook, which mostly contains just little Star Nerds art, but also some of Alison Aletha illustrations. She does like really cool, like woodland themed, like village illustrations. It's really cute, it's really fun. And yeah, then I decided to start an extremely low pressure 100 heads, which is where this comes in. And I just wanted to kind of focus on the proportions, because that's my biggest insecurity in art, is proportions in portraits. So I treated the challenge as a fast, sketchy challenge and spent like 30 to 40 minutes a day on it, so not loads. And also having ADHD, I know I wouldn't be able to sustain fully rendered heads every single day, so I went easy on myself in the creation of this challenge for myself. Even with the sketchy style, there were some days I forgot and I had to do like 15 heads one day and then like 15 the next to catch up for the day I forgot. But like I managed it all in the 10 days, so I was very pleased with myself for that. But having the routine every day was so good to be able to fall in love with art again, because I could slowly see improvements, which was great. And then also I was having fun, like I was not treating it so, I was just having fun with it, and I had a reason to draw every day, and having a goal helped me get back on my feet. And I don't know, being able to experiment and not put so much pressure on myself and just mess around and see how much progress you can make in the time. It was really fun, it was really good. But yeah, it was super helpful for me. I would highly recommend. So if you're struggling with your expectations for your art, just maybe set yourself a small little challenge, just have some fun with it. It's never that deep, I promise you, it's never that deep. At least I've discovered that. And here they are, here's all my heads.
I'm not going to pick them up and throw them onto the grass. I was just in
the middle of it, so they just go, oh shit!
I was just pointing to them.
I then decided that maybe tidying up all my art supplies would probably help me in feeling more like centered and grounded and ready to actually like create things, because my art drawers had become an absolute mess and nothing really fit in there anymore, and there was so much stuff in there that was like old things I'd made and I don't really need anymore. So yeah, I went through them all. I discovered through going through them all like paints and stuff I didn't have and watercolour trays I'd run out of, so I managed to get hold of new ones of those. And yeah, no, it was good to go through it all, because like I found things like the oil paint I found and I was like, wait, I've had that in there for so long and I've never ever used it, and it was crazy. It was really fun to like find the new supplies and figure out where I was going to put them all. My mum and me then like redid the entire room the next day, so I then cleared out more space from other drawers and made the bottom drawer of the like 4 drawers like stationery and photography stuff, so now my photography stuff's organised, which is nice. But yeah, so this is just me randomly dancing with the white acrylic paint and watching more Little Star Nerd on YouTube. Yeah, no, it was good fun, I'm kind of just rambling now, so I'm just gonna leave you to this with the music, and my cat's gonna come in a minute and add a little break, little kitten break. But yeah, go tidy your art supplies, and go draw something that's just for fun. It will be worth it, I promise. So in terms of finishing my drawers, my Harry Potter ones, I have this one, which is, if you move boards, it's just paint and masking fluid and various, these are markers. So yeah, this is all tidy. And then we have, this is my art box. I have just like pencils, my acrylic paints live in here now. Just various pens and stuff that don't have a home. And then colouring pencils, soft pastels, my camera, the Polaroid camera, my washi tape is all in there, and all my Sharpies. This drawer will forever, look like a mess, but it's just basically stickers and like crafty supplies for when I feel like sticking things in my sketchbook. And then my photography and stationery stuff. I need to replace my film camera because it is absolutely destroyed, but yeah. And so that's the end of the video. I got new watercolour pans, so this is just me prizing the old ones out. It's a mess, I know it's a mess, but like I don't have the time to take them all out and wash them all, and so it's just gonna have to stay a artistic mess. But yeah, so that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm feeling more motivated with art now, so if you're struggling to, maybe take this as a sign to have a good reset and just see where it takes you. Just make sure to have some fun with art. Maybe do the 100 Heads challenge, but don't take it too seriously. Remember, we're all just here to have fun. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.